Okay.
Hey, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines, and we're going to do a advice section now from a letter that we received. Beth.
Yeah, so we got a letter here. So again, this is our time. This is your time to send your letter for our advice, and at the same time for our subscribers, viewers advice. So, codename Delilah, this is your letter. Hi Terence and Beth, I am one of your fan in your YouTube channel. Please call me in my code name Delilah. I am married to a foreigner for 8 months now, but I am shy to share my problems to my friends because it's really awkward, difficult to share, right?
Yes.
That's why I am glad I found your advice section. My problem is every time my husband wants to have sex.
Oh, you said the word, honey.
My problem is every time my husband wants to have sex, he loves to watch porn or sexy movies. And my question is it normal to the other couple? Do you think when we make love, it's me in his mind? Or it's the character in the movie? What should I do so that he will stop it and just doing an spontaneous love making and no movies? Please advise me. Codename Delilah. I think there are really some people like that, right?
I guess.
Yeah, because it helps. I think it helps to, what do you call that, Harry? To arouse, right?
I think it does. As the song goes, I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. Now, no, it's not normal to have to watch other people doing it when you're doing it, okay? And is it good? It's been proven by research that I've seen about, that watching porn gives unreasonable expectations about what is going on. The people that are doing porn, they're not happy campers. Do you know that? They are doing it for money and on camera. How normal is that? So, if it's talking about the man, they're usually on drugs. If you doubt that, how can anybody do it? What will happen if it's more than one take? Oh, could we do take 27? Okay. No, there's a whole lot that's unnatural about that. And if you have any religious or spiritual beliefs, try to align that where it's okay to do that. I don't think it's normal. And people who get addicted to pornography are not acting in a normal way. It just isn't normal. Lots of people go through this where that's what they have to see in order to be aroused. Boy, you've got some work to do there about making him understand that what he is doing is not normal and that he needs some help, be it from you or be it from anybody else, be it from books, be it from the internet. It's not going to help form a firm foundation for your marriage.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I think it's just maybe just a sexy movies, right? Maybe, right? Maybe it's just over exaggerating. I don't know.
Well,
but
the lady is, Delilah is talking about porn
and sexy movies, right?
Well, no, she's not. She's really talking about porn. That's the whole thing. So they are looking. She's being expected to watch other guys do it to other girls, isn't she?
It says here, love to watch sexy and foreign movies.
Okay. Well, whatever you call sexy movies, if you put sexy next to the word porn, then it's hardcore.
I think you should, I think it's not normal because it's already in the mindset of your husband. It's not right. It's not totally right. Because she already been, why is it he's looking for that movie where were you already in beside him, you know? So you need to go to psychological to check and to delete all those memographic in his mind, and at the same time for counseling, you know, because that kind of behavior is not normal on a couple, you know. Because once you're a couple and you look at each other, you touch each other, you kiss each other, there's already some electric coming out from your body, you know. It's a hormones. So if your partner is doing something to make that electric come out from him, then something wrong with him. And at the same time, maybe he's doing that for many years, and you know,
it's an addiction.
It's like an addiction.
It is
so
an
it's
addiction.
not, because I'm sure that when you make love, I'm sure that part of what he's thinking is not you, but it's on the movie, so that he will continue the excitement on him, you know. So there's an excitement, so which is not wrong, which is not right. So my advice,
maybe that's the only way he can get a hard on. I'm sorry to make it quite so blatant, but the thing is that what's normal and what's not normal is it covers a huge amount of area, and it depends what kind of magazines you're reading. If you were to instead of talking to us, if you were to write to the Playboy advisor, they would not consider that watching porno movies was abnormal or subnormal or just not normal. They wouldn't think that that was too bad at all. But then the man that created the Playboy empire had sex with thousands of women. Now, if you think that that's normal, okay, maybe you should be writing to the advisor in the Playboy magazine.
yeah, and at the same time, when it comes to spiritual, he is lost.
Yes.
You know, so that's why my advice, you know, you need to talk to your husband, and at the same time reconcile it. Talk to your husband about your concern, so that the two of you will resolve it. You know, tell your husband that, look, it's not, I think you're not normal, I think you're abnormal. So
well, you might have a difficult time saying, listen, Jeffrey, I actually think that you're not normal. In fact, I think you've got something wrong with you. If you take it on that tack, I doubt that you will have very much cooperation. But if you find a little research that backs up your feelings, then you can make some quotes and you can give some references and you can have a little bit of backing. And let's face it, the internet is an incredible place.
Yeah.
Well, look at what you're doing now. Presumably you're writing to us because you have watched our videos and you are in sync. Never mind about right and wrong for a moment, but you're in sync with the way that we have perhaps advised others, and that's why you feel safe about asking us now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, and at the same time, maybe if you need to consult it with a psychologist, you know, or some, you know, because I'm sure that there's some psychologists will help that. There are some treatment for that, you know. So it's just more on counseling, and then who knows? It will change.
You have to make him see that addiction is not just about drugs. The drug of choice can cover a heck of a lot of ground. So it can be something that you're putting in your mouth or something you're injecting into your arm. But it can also be lots of different kinds of addictive behavior. And I think that I know that Beth is saying you have to meet a psychologist. Well, you can do some private research now, and you can come up with it. You can keep the page, you can keep the reference, and you can say, look, would you be willing to look at this, because it concerns me about the way that it's going on our love life as opposed to our sex life.
Yeah, so I think you need to address that, because it's not it's not normal for a couple to do that, I think, you know. So you need to address that concern, and at the same time, maybe maybe some of our viewers, subscribers will give you an idea on how to do it.
I'm sure
I'm sure they
will.
got a lot of experience more than us. You know, so all that your question, is it normal? My answer is no, and you need a counseling. You know, because it's about mind, and when it comes to spiritual, when it comes to what is right and wrong, your husband is lost. Okay, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe. We're now in 90,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, and God bless.